I don't know why nobody talks about how painful induction is. Induction of labor is one of the most painful procedures to do while you are pregnant. I'm going to tell you for free. It is not funny. Like, nobody talks about it. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to tell you about induction of labor and my own personal story. So it's kind of, I'm going to be combining my own story with telling you about induction of labor. Hello everyone, my name is Kundalina Nyako, and if you're seeing me for the first time, please welcome to my YouTube channel. I talk about life abroad, vlog. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, alright? And I also talk about family. I do family content as well. Now, there's so many reasons why your healthcare provider or your doctor will suggest induction of labor. That is for them to induce your labor. Induction of labor is practically bringing your labor forward or trying to artificially bring your labor forward. So what it means is that labor has not started on its own. Labor will not start on its own. You need help to get your labor to start. And man, that shit is painful. Yes, nobody talks about it. I wish someone told me how painful this thing can be. I wouldn't have gone for it. Yes, read my lips. I wouldn't have gone for it because well, before we talk about how painful it is, because of course pain is personalized. Everybody knows what pain is, but no matter your threshold of pain, I am telling you, you must feel painful. You must feel pain. I've asked a lot of people, I've asked a couple of people who has induction. After I had mine, I talked about it, and people were like, that thing is painful, that thing is painful. Had it been, I know, I wouldn't have done it twice. Also, the only thing I knew before I even started was when someone told me that, Shebi, you know that if induction fails, the next thing is cesarean section. So if you don't want to do cesarean section, don't do induction. That was actually what someone told me when I told her that, see, I'll be going for induction on the 6th of June. She was like, hope you know that if induction fails, the next thing is cesarean section. So if you don't want a cesarean section, don't go for an induction of labor. I said, no, everybody's story must not be the same. Fortunately, my story was not the same, but it was almost the same. And by the way, there's nothing wrong in cesarean section. It's just a matter of choice. So let's go. There are a couple of reasons why your healthcare provider may tell you to may offer an induction of labor, and there are reasons you yourself may want to bring your labor forward. For my own story of my own self, I personally requested for my labor to be brought forward because of the health conditions I had. I had CVT while I was pregnant, so these are my heart rate. My heart was practically misbehaving. It was going from my pulse was all over the place, going from 200 to 500. I said 500, going from 200, 245, 230, 190. So my pulse was really high, and at some point I felt like I was going to die. Jesus Christ. Like, I just sit, this is SVT, you can browse about it anyway. I can just sit on my heart rate to start boom, 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 like someone who had a panic attack. And the next thing, I feel like I want to die. You know when someone you see feeling of impending doom, like when I got to my third trimester, my tummy became really big. And you know when you're a trimester, your tummy practically goes up. It's towards the end of third trimester, your tummy pushes down, but the beginning it's up. So it was like it was squeezing my heart. Like I felt like I was going to pass out anytime, to be honest. Any little thing, apart from the fact that in your third trimester, any little thing you are panting. So imagine, and normally in third trimester, your pulse is usually high. So imagine, for normally you are panting with a raised pulse. Now compare it with me who has SVT. Jesus Christ. If I want to sit down, I feel like I'm going to pass out. If I want to stand up, anything I want to do, I feel like I was going to die. So I met my consultant. I said, please, can we, I was 35 weeks then, I was 36 weeks then. I was like, can we do an induction of labor? She said, okay, in 2 weeks time we are going to do this induction. And in 2 weeks time, it means it was going to be 38 weeks, and it means that my baby is up, like my baby is to 10, because for 37 weeks you can say the baby is 10. So that was how everything started. I went to the hospital. Man, there are reasons why. Some of the reasons your doctor may say or your midwife will say, okay, we are going to induce this labor. Some people, there are reasons why they are unhappy. So there are reasons why these are from people's experiences. So the other person, there are people that their water will break, cervix will not dilate, and there will not be contraction, or there will be contraction. That is a reason that is a reason for induction, as long as your baby's heart rate is okay. And it can also be your water is not broken, contraction has started, right? But cervix is not dilating. They can start induction. Some people can be no contraction, no dilatation, but water has broken. Okay, so these are reasons why you can be induced. Some other people is because they have stayed more than their due date. So if your due date is 40 weeks and you're up to 42 weeks, you can go for induction. And another reason is for medical purposes, like mine was medical reasons. There are also types of induction. Like in my own case, we tried to do the balloon method. There are different methods of induction. So you have the balloon method, you have the gel or suppository or pastries, not suppository, pastries. So you have the balloon, you have the pastries or gel, and then you have basically these are the two common ways of starting induction. So the balloon method is the method where you put the balloon, it's like a catheter. You know how you put catheter and then you inflate the catheter like a ball inside. So that is the way it is done. So they pass a long thing into the vagina up onto the cervix, and once they pass this up to the cervix, what happens is they inflate it. So they inflate it like balloon. That's why it's called balloon method. So they inflate it like balloon, and when they put it into the cervix, the balloon will be held at the cervix. So constant pressure on the cervix will naturally open your cervix. And when the cervix is open, the aim is to get the cervix open, because if the cervix is open, you can do vaginal sweep. Cervical sweep is also another method of induction of labor. It's another method of induction of labor. So when the cervix is open, you can just sweep the cervix, and then contraction will start, or your water will break, contraction will start. So in balloon method, the aim is to open the cervix. Then you have the pastry or gel. Come with me for my own induction, and then I'm going to also continue with this conversation about induction of labor and everything about induction of labor from my own experience. And today is the day for my induction. So I'm going to the hospital to be inducted, to be induced. I'm going to the hospital to be induced. The midwife just called me this morning by 9. Just called me by after 9, and she said that I should come by 12 noon. So I'm planning to eat, and then I will go get ready. My bags, I've already packed them. I'll still show you what is inside. I'll get my bags, and then by 12 we will move to the hospital. And then we're trying to assemble our car seats, because of course we can't be going to hospital without the car seat. And I'm going to keep you updated as we go. Basically, this is a vlog. So let's start. Still getting ready. But the one thing I didn't say was I've been sick since yesterday. I've been vomiting. I don't know why. I don't know why I've been vomiting since yesterday. And this morning, I literally just finished vomiting. And I don't know, vomiting doesn't stop in the first trimester or second trimester. For this pregnancy, I've been vomiting like almost throughout every ester. I've been vomiting throughout every ester. So I just finished vomiting and I'm getting tired already. I've eaten, but I've vomited what I ate. Since yesterday, I've been vomiting. Anyway, I'm going to go with my Lucozade and food. So we are moving. We are going now. I'm trying to close the window, and I'm going to go with this because I am so tired, literally tired. While going to the hospital, my husband decided we walk, so we had to trek to the hospital as a form of exercise for me, and also a way of trying to keep people from looking at us, because everyone has been asking, when is the baby coming, when is the baby coming. And we are going to the hospital. We are all so excited and expecting our baby. Okay, so so this is in the hospital, and waiting for the nurse to come attend to us, I mean the midwife. So the hospital is quite comfy, and to be honest with you, I was so anxious. To be honest, I was really anxious. So the midwife just came and she explained the process to me. So she said she's going to the method we are going to use is the balloon method. So they're going to pass a catheter down my cervix and then inflate it. But before they do that, they're going to do examination to be sure that baby's head is down. And so when she puts the catheter, the balloon is supposed to put pressure on the cervix and subsequently lead to opening the cervix wider and water breaking and contraction starting. But the problem now is there are queue in labor ward, like massive queue in labor ward. So she said that sometimes when they put the balloon, it falls out on its own. So when it falls out on its own, it means that it's fully dilated. Not fully. It means it has, like, it's dilated enough for them to bring water. But if it doesn't fall on its own, you have to leave it for 24 hours. Just stay here first and wait for your own level to start. And she said sometimes if your cervix is open enough, you won't even need to do the balloon. So at this point I was like, so am I going to stay here up to 24 hours? I just went to the toilet. Induction had never started, but they were telling us about the wait because they didn't know what to expect. And at this point, I didn't also know what to expect. I just have to trust the process. To be fair, when I opted for induction of labor, I didn't know it was going to be this stressful and this painful. Anyway, they just took my blood because we need to do a blood test in case you need a blood transfusion, and also check your blood iron and a lot of things. And after that, this is a monitor to monitor the baby's heart rate and also do the insertion of gel. So because my cervix, vaginal examination has been done, but my cervix wasn't open, so waiting to do the gel. The gel is a hormone that I've explained earlier, and then this is just to keep an eye on the baby. And this gel, to be honest, it wasn't funny, trust me. And this is at night. You can see my heart rate is going up, 224. That is what I have been suffering. That run. It's time for another monitoring. So I'm being monitored like 6 hourly, every 6 hours. Now let me explain what this graph is about. You can see how long that graph is. The reason is this long. Usually it shouldn't be this long, but the reason is this long is because I've been having contractions. So because the contractions were intense, the midwife said she wasn't going to remove the monitor until we are sure the baby's heart rate is cool and the contraction is not labor. So that was why we had that long paper. Now the gel was 6 hours apart, and after the 6 hours apart one, I had another one by 12 hours, like 12 hours apart subsequently. And fortunately the monitor was on, the contraction was going, as you are seeing me here. I was so hungry and in severe pain. In fact, I had to call for a pain relief. So I was in pain and I was having a contraction, but I still had to eat. Yes, I had to eat because I was so hungry, like in pain, hungry, and since you can't solve the pain problem, you have to eat. So after that, in the afternoon, I said, okay, let me go and exercise. They say exercise is very good for you to bring labor forward. And considering the fact I had contraction, I said, okay, let me go and run. Probably it will help this labor to come forward. I went to a steep road, as you can see, and I ran. Oh my goodness, it wasn't funny. And after that, oh, you're back. When we came back, I have to order food to eat. One thing I noticed was that I was super hungry. Like, I became super hungry. You can see me standing up and walking around. That was because I was in severe pain, like really severe pain. At this point, I've already had 3 gel insertions, and labor has not even started. Anyway, the doctor had to meet us to give us another plan. So remember, I came to give birth and go home with my baby, and I am spending days already in the hospital. Well, anyway, we have new plans.
Right now, they're getting me ready for surgery, for the cesarean, but I don't want it. I don't want the cesarean. They're getting me ready. They just took my blood. And I've been asked not to eat since yesterday, since last night. So they're getting ready for cesarean. But me, I told them I don't want. They gave me 2 options, which I've mentioned already. But I prefer to wait. That's what I'm going to do. My head aches. I feel sick. I am in pain.
Difficult head position, remember? Take those.
Okay.
Around for the scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Then I might have looked different because probably had different clothes on.
Yeah.
We had a consultant. The doctor came to try if she can pass the catheter. She actually tried. They brought the catheter. She tried to force it down the cervix, but she didn't succeed. We only came out with blood, and it was painful, and it started this serious contraction. I don't know. It was so painful. In fact, I don't even know which one was more painful. And then where she had to stop, and then we had to replan. One good thing about staying in this hospital is because everything is made available. Even though I wasn't really using the kitchen, but at least I go there to drink water and get milk for my breakfast and toast bread for breakfast. And this is the kitchen. Everything is made available for you. We literally walk into the kitchen, do our breakfast, get our food, and then go. Like, you can come to the kitchen and do anything you want. And there is even a separate bath and a separate shower. Like, it's so comfortable. And I think it's for people in the labor section anyway, because I know they don't do it in the ward. So you have everything available. In fact, even if you come with your own food, you can still microwave it. If you don't come with anything, there is cornflakes, there is milk, there is biscuit, there is bread, there is sandwich, and this is milk. There is everything you need anyway. So that was one good thing about, like, I think they're trying to make it feel like a bit more like home for you. Because even me, I was feeling devastated already. Imagine coming to hospital to go home with a baby, and then I'm spending 3 days already in the hospital. So I think it's quite reasonable to make the hospital a bit conducive. Anyway, so I came with my own conflicts.
The doctor came to do the consultant came to try to pass the balloon into my cervix, but my cervix is still tight after having like 3 gel, that's hormone gels, like 3 hormone gels, and the cervix is not soft, still closed. So she tried and kind of force the balloon in. So they gave us 3 options. One is to go home. No, one is to leave it, go home, and give it time, come back at 39 weeks. And the other option was for me to go to the labor ward, put my legs on the straps. You know how women spread your legs, and then she would pass the balloon. And the third option was CS, and I've said that I don't want a CS. So since I still have time, like I'm 38 weeks 2 days now, so since I still have this time, I can go home, rest, try to walk around, rest my body, come back again, and then we start the induction process again. This is happening today. What's today's date?
One second. 8th, Thursday, 8th of June.
Today is 8th, and I've been here since 8th of June. I've been here since 6th of June. So I prefer to go home, rest. Since the baby wants to take time, she should take time and come out. This is after 3 good gels has been put inside. This vaginal examination is not a child's play. You know how many examinations I've done here? Yesterday, I went out for a walk and a run. But the problem is that my baby's head is hanging. This head was engaged before I came here. And all of a sudden, head is going up, 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 up. So, they said before we can go home, we have to go do a scan. And now we went for a scan and we are back. And our plan has changed entirely. And the plan, we're waiting for the doctor to come and give us the new plan because the baby is already big. So the baby's weight was 8 pounds 15. So she's about 4 kg. So it means if I had to go home and wait till 10, that's till 40 weeks, it means my baby she would be like probably 5 kg, roughly, or more. So the doctor is coming back to give us a new plan. So
okay, so I spoke to Kate.
yeah,
We don't want to delay induction very much. So if I can book you for induction over weekend, Saturday or Sunday, where we have a little bit less pressure.
okay.
Okay, and you're coming again, you're waiting for the phone call Saturday or Sunday. And then we'll give you a time, you're coming, and again we'll start all this examinations again.
We start again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you got those tightenings. Try to move around at home. Maybe if you can cope, try not to take the pain relief. Maybe to give your body to establish the pains. Just keep yourself very uncomfortable. Maybe that will kick in.
Okay, because
That's all right. He's saying, yeah, he's not in pain.
no, he's not the one in pain. He's not. He said just 38 weeks. That's what he said. So 38 weeks is not just. I keep telling him it's a long time. So what you're saying is we should go home.
Yeah.
I'll try, because someone was telling me, one of your colleagues, she was saying that I can either relax and rest, or I can walk around.
Yeah, of course, I don't want you to be exhausted.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But if you rest too much, maybe you'll never come down. We need the gravity.
Okay.
If you're sitting, please don't cross your legs.
No, I don't do
Legs
that.
Open wide.
Yeah.
Wall is very good to move your hips.
I have it that too.
Just we need to engage this baby.
Okay.
So gravity is the best. But of course, don't go like a south coast path of 25 miles. But
How about squatting?
squatting is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and another thing I want to ask. So the plan now is, but when I come back over the weekend, won't the baby be much bigger?
Yeah, no, of course baby is growing, but 2 days we can't do anything anyway. This is not the first baby. With the first baby we would maybe concern more because it's slower. With the second baby, it's usually the quickest delivery is the second.
Okay.
So we only need to engage and open your cervix somehow.
Okay.
We can't do anything anyway. We don't want to do a section without attempts to do something to open
yeah.
the cervix. So I would rather say a couple of days not gonna make a huge difference.
Okay, yeah.
But we don't want to carry on like to Monday or Wednesday. We would like maybe start weekend.
Weekend, okay.
And give another very strong VE, maybe able to just open the internal os, because we can go external os, but we can't get.
You can go through the external os, but you can't go to the internal os.
That's why we try balloon stuck in here, and we just got in inside cervix. So we need an open internal also.
Why is my cervix that tight?
How old your child?
5.
She'll be 5 this year.
Wow. 15, so strange.
I don't know why.
All right.
Yeah,
Pain
thank
relief,
you.
have paracetamol, relax in a bath instead of take medication, especially relax in a bath, walk, bath.
Warm bath, isn't it? Warm.
Yeah, warm, not too hot. Warm bath, it will relax.
And then walk around.
Walk around. If you go on the side, I would maybe rather advise you left side to stay on the left side.
Yeah.
Rotation is going better. You might be more comfortable. You might feel
It's
more
actually
pain on
more
the left.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yes, we need you to be uncomfortable. Otherwise, baby will engage. It
Okay.
needs to go down. Left side is better.
Okay.
Put something
Thank you very
between your
much.
knees to lift.
Yeah, I'll
right
do
leg.
that.
Yeah, and left side.
Okay, so we expect your call Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, you will see on your budget when I will book you.
Okay,
because
you
I just
book
didn't
me.
Look at the system yet. What day I will book you? You will see your day of your induction, and we will try to call you between 9 and 10, 9 and 11, something like that, and give you time to call.
Okay. Thank you very
We're
much.
not gonna move you anywhere else. Okay. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck. Yeah, you
So we can go home.
now. Yeah.
Thank
And
you
try
so
to
much.
keep yourself in pain. Don't take medication.
I won't take medication again.
Yeah, but just relax naturally. And if you start to have irregular contractions, like every 5 minutes, that would be amazing. Observe them for hour, 2 hours, because they might be every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then
start
stop.
again.
Yeah.
So you observe a bit longer and see how it goes. Water's coming because the head is high, straight away without with any delay coming to us.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
All right. Thank you very much. So we are going home now because no method has worked. So we're going to go home. Come back weekend. How quick it are? It has more comfy. I'll wear this one.
And at the time, it wobble too much.
So we are going home